wardrobe malfunction crisis averted for Sam Araba as we get underway here at the O2 in London. Kenneth Cruz with the red ankle strapping the blue gloves. Sam Araba the red gloves and the black ankle supports.
Yeah, Kenneth fighting out of the southpaw position, just with his back up against the ropes a little bit at the moment against the taller man in Sam, who's orthodox. If you're orthodox and you're fighting a southpaw, you want a right body kick all day long, and that's what the man's doing.
He's pretty tall at the weight, 60 kilos too. His left hook just drops Kenneth Cruz as he came in. I think it pulled him off balance more than anything.
I think it was a left hook landed on the chin there, and it did wobble him a little bit. But like you say, he was off balance.
Yeah, good start for Sam Araba. Nice and composed early, and he's keeping that distance nicely too, Dave.
Yeah, the taller man just looking to pick his shots and find his range there.
He's doing so at distance. It's a full measured start from Araba. It's been pretty much one-way traffic in this opening minute or so.
Well, there's that left hook again.
Almost spilling over to our commentary desk position.
Left hook, a good punch to land against a southpaw as well, because there's always that opening there if their lead hand is a little bit low and away from the chin. So Cruz needs to be careful of that one.
Just keeping him at bay with the teeth pretty nicely, just dictating everything at mid to long range at the moment, Araba.
Nice little turn there in the clinch from the man from Team Chew. As he goes and takes centre of the ring again. Again, that left hook landed, but it just wasn't thrown with any venom.
Cruz is just taking a bit more of the initiative in the last 30 seconds or so. He's been walking forward more, but he's been walking into shots.
It's true, but...
It's right hand from Cruz though.
Yeah, and again. Oh, as he eats a punch of his own.
That's the danger, isn't it? Walking forward a little bit gung-ho, a bit reckless, and leaving yourself open to the counter. And Araba took advantage.
Cruz looks like he's got big hands, but just not landing with the same sort of accuracy as Sam Araba.
Big right hand from Araba, and that did some damage. I think Cruz maybe lost his footing. Let's look at the replay, but good finish.
Unfortunately, he looked over to his corner for advice, which is just a bit of a sign of bit of a novice thing to do, very dangerous, but he'll learn.
I suppose that's C-class. This is all about learning for these guys.
Exactly, and a nice measured start from both gentlemen for this level, showing good professionalism.
Lots to look forward to coming up this evening. New fight deal with Box Nation, Kickboxing Grand Prix. That will be shown in a couple of fights' time. Solomon LaFleur and Steve Keane will kick us off there for the televised coverage. MTGP European title, which was due to be a defence for Rory Crawford. He's had to unfortunately pull out through injury, so Nathan Ransom from Contender Gym steps in to take his place, and that becomes an eliminator for his title later on in the year. That's at 65 kilos, so lots to look forward to before the Muay Thai Grand Prix kicks off later on this evening. Charlie Peters against Pak Orn from Thailand, the man who holds a win over man that we thought we were going to see Charlie Peters against tonight as well, David. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. But meanwhile, we're into round two here. Kenneth Cruz in the blue corner, just swinging and missing. It's Sam Araba, who had the lion's share of round number one. I just feel if he can keep this one at range and keep doing what he did in the opening 3 minutes, we'll be able to see this one out pretty comfortably.
Unfortunately, Cruz is doing the same combination every time he attacks, and I think Aruba has seen that and he's basically got wise to it, so he knows when to move and not to be there, and he's actually mixing it up. Sometimes he uses the teep, sometimes step knee. That's a lovely one landed there.
Timing, but she just pulled that knee through the middle.
Yeah, big shots from Cruz. Just predictable a little bit.
Robert's been strong with the hand so far. He's just caught a couple of kicks in the last 30 seconds. Nice kick to the body there. Cruz missed pretty wildly. Missed you by much, Dave.
I don't fancy getting kicked in the face today.
Not at your age now.
Look at this, chase is on from Cruz.
Lovely teep though from Aruba just to keep him back.
Yeah, Aruba just gaining in confidence for me. The man from Team 2, picking his shots well, keeping his hands high. Cruz drops his hands when he fires his attacks, which worries me a bit, and I think that's where he's been caught with the left hook and the straight right from Sam Aruba.
It's often an indication that the fighter's comfortable with the power that's in front of him. If that's anything like what's going through Sam Aruba's head. Lovely teep, just brought Kenneth Cruz onto that. Oh, lovely right hand, walked him onto that, opening up upstairs now. Cruz in a little bit of trouble here perhaps now, Dave, taking some strong shots.
Yeah, he's getting hit and it's taking him off balance. All big scores from the man from Team 2 there, the taller man. Does well to turn his man against the ropes.
We'll talk about this being at the learning stage of their careers, but certainly in terms of the crowd in the arena, this is as big as it will get for them at certain levels.
Yeah, very much so. It's a great stage to perform on. I bet there are a few of their peers on later on tonight that they're going to look up to and aspire to be like later in their career.
I guess if they can get used to this kind of atmosphere performing in front of a crowd, that's a big part of the step up in levels, isn't it too?
Most definitely. That's I'd say half the learning battle is to get used to the nerves and the performance part of things. I mean, these guys drill stuff in the gym every day, so it is almost second nature by this stage. But doing that in front of your friends and family and the crowd watching at home is another matter.
Looking through some of the action from the first couple of rounds, and Aruba's sort of dominated from distance and actually been able to negate a lot of the chasing that Kenneth Cruz has done over the first couple of rounds. Use the teep well, use the long range of the right hand. Left hook's been good too.
Third and final round as we head into the closing stages of this fight. See who's got a bit more left in the tank for the last round. I feel like Cruz has to really push this fight now if he wants to have any chance of taking it as he switches stance.
High kick.
Same combination though. Good left hook there from Cruz. But just not having the same sort of effect when he lands his shots as Aruba.
And the regularity with which they've landed as well. Far more infrequent than the shots of Sam Aruba, which have been notable in each round really. You could look back and pick out 4 or 5 decent shots to the head that have landed and caused effect. Kenneth Cruz, it's hard to remember. They tend to pop up in memory in isolation really, so it tells a story in itself. Body kick again from Aruba. He kind of walked into that.
Sam taking his foot off the gas a little bit too much for me in this round. You don't want to be sitting back too much. It's all very well protecting a win, but you sit back too much and your man's coming after you and he's landing shots on you all round.
That's a pretty strong finish this from Cruz.
Yeah, exactly.
Showing real durability under some quite heavy fire in those opening couple of rounds. Come back strong in the third and final. Ruber just has a brief spell of success with the feet.
I was concerned for him early in this fight. He took a couple of shots that really rocked him, and it was a worry there for a minute, but he's still going, he's still coming forward.
Ruber much bigger and ostensibly more powerful at the weight. Looks like he could even go up again, doesn't he? But Cruz is stuck in there. How close it is on the scorecard, but he's certainly having a really good portion of this third round. Nice right hand there to Ruber.
Yeah, Sam tucks his chin as he walks back, which is a sure sign that worried him a little bit when it landed on the chin. Yeah, Sam in the red gloves, much bigger man naturally. His legs are bigger, his body's bigger, he's taller. Like you say, I feel either Cruz could go down a weight or Sam could go up one.
Good show of sportsmanship to end the first contest of the night, 1 of 17 here. Need to go at the 0-2 as Sam Ruber just embraces Jose Morella. He's in the corner of Kenneth Cruz, so we shall see which way this one goes on the scorecards.
And at the end of those 3 action-packed rounds, your ringside judges have reached a unanimous decision, all in favour of your winner, fighting out of the red